isn't it? Are you in London?
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you dealing with lockdown too?
I mean, I'm still in school, so for me, it's not.
Of course. How's that? How is that working? School life and everything.
I mean, I probably shouldn't say this, but it's the same. The restrictions are barely restrictions, but like I'm separated from the younger years as a sixth former, but it's okay. I mean, we're behind a lot, but slowly but surely we'll catch up.
Congratulations on everything.
Thank you so much.
I saw Rocks about a year ago, which is very bizarre in this crazy year. I saw it a long time ago because I think we spoke to you, or I spoke to some of you at your London Film Festival premiere.
Yeah.
Which it feels like an eternity ago. It doesn't feel like this time last year. It's absolutely insane.
I do recognize your face. I remember it was raining and big umbrellas.
It was raining, yeah. In the times where we could all be quite close and talk to each other without masks and things. So how has the last year been for you? It must have been a bit of a whirlwind, given not only this stuff is going on, but you're still at school and still studying and all that kind of stuff. How have you managed to navigate that?
Yeah, I guess at one point I just wasn't doing any work. I was just on my phone secretly, but then I was like, "Oh, Bukky, you're gonna start failing, so you need to start." I just literally be on my phone, just looking at Twitter and Instagram and what people are saying about the film, and just staring at the tickets for the film, like really like deeping that the film that I'm in is in the cinemas and that it's in Netflix. So it's been really bizarre, but it's been really cool. I mean, I have really like amazing people around me that are really humbling, and I'm just really excited for future projects, and I'm just excited to be in this industry in general.
Was this always the plan? Because obviously you guys were cast out of school, weren't you? So was this always your plan, or has it now become a different plan, if you like?
Definitely is a becoming situation. Like, it was never my plan to be an actress. It wasn't even something that I believed was tangible, you know. But now it's my plan, and I'm infatuated with the industry and with acting. So I'm ready, I guess.
Yeah. How did all that process go at the beginning? Because obviously you guys were plucked out of school, and I guess obviously Sarah and some of the guys came to your school, and did they kind of go to every classroom, or was there like a list you had to sign up for that you maybe have been interested? How did that work?
Yeah, right. So Lucy Pardy and Sarah Gavron, the director and casting director, started to come to the back of our performing arts classes. That almost didn't come out, but yeah, our performing arts classes, and so my drama and art classes. And they were just sitting in the back of our classes and just observing us for a good 9 months, I would say. And after their observations, Lucy said that we can come down for workshops. And after the first workshop, Lucy said that you guys can audition for the film if you want to. I was like, wow, okay. So I started going to these auditions/workshops, and just started workshopping, just doing so many different activities with different girls around London. I know they saw like 1,500 girls. They saw 350 Emmanuels. I mean, the casting team. I mean, the casting is for me is the biggest part of the film. Like, Lucy Pardy and Jessica Straker really nailed it with the casting. Not to say that obviously I'm the best. I would have been the best possibility for Rocks. I'm just saying, like, the group of people that I experienced this with on screen have been such like beautiful, amazing people that I just vibed and clicked with from the moment I met them.
The young guy, I can't remember his name. Is it D'Angelo? The kid that plays the My goodness, I mean, he's a firecracker, isn't he? He was a firecracker in that film. Goodness me, that must have been so much fun to be around him, because he's a proper good little talent, isn't he?
Amazing, yeah. He's just amazing. I always say his joy is infectious. Like, if any room that he's in, you know he's in the room, Like he's such a, yeah, as you said, he's a firecracker. He's amazing.
I think that's the best way to describe. I remember him on the red carpet, and even then, he was just like
Yeah.
such like this little ball of energy. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been on this red carpet for ages, and I've had about 8 coffees. he's still like a Duracell buddy, still going. Oh, he was great. I mean, so the film itself. I mean, it's you guys obviously aren't trained actors, and the film. One of the successes of the film is that's kind of one of the shining lights of the film is that you guys live and breathe this environment. You live and breathe these characters in real life. You know, you're obviously still teenagers, you're still at school, and you're navigating certain things. So do you think that's why it's kind of struck a chord with audiences, particularly young audiences, that it is reflective of some of the experiences that you guys go through on a daily basis?
Most definitely. I think its truthfulness is definitely the biggest thing that makes it so able for audience members to connect, because I feel like we can only connect with something that's truthful and something that we can identify with. And because of the girls, the young amazing actresses that are so similar to the people that we grow up with. Sorry, I just said in a previous interview that I know a Rox, and I know an Agnes, and I know Samaya in my real life, and I think that's the beauty. That's the beauty in the film, is that the characters are, you can connect them to so many people in your life, and especially young people that are living these living in these circumstances. They're probably going to be the people that can identify with the film the most.
Yeah, and it's not just in the UK. I mean, you took the film you had a big premiere in Toronto, which must have been a great experience as well. But all across the world, especially now it's on a platform like Netflix.
Yeah.
So many people across the world are taking to the film and really responding to the film. That must be an even bigger kind of sensation for you all, given that people in Toronto and people, in Europe and everything else are really responding to this story. I mean, were you guys expecting it to kind of, cross over the borders, if you like?
To be honest, with Rox, I wasn't expecting anything. I mean, I remember in one interview, Colsar said that she thought the film was going to be on YouTube. So, like, you can't expect anything. Like, this experience has taught me to just not make any conclusions about anything. And I think, like, the world today as well has just affirmed that, like, to just expect the unexpected. I never thought that the film would be on Netflix. I never thought people from France would be messaging me about my performance. Like, people from my own area don't message me, so that's insane. So the accessibility of the film definitely is something that's very is fabulous to me. I'm happy that people nationwide can see experiences. They can experience this Black experience in particular, and they can engage with it, and they can kind of like form some sort of understanding about how some people live.
Yeah. And just as a final question, and now that you kind of got the bug and you're hopefully going to be doing some more, are there some people out there that are inspiring you? Are there people, actresses or actors' works that are inspiring you to want to carry on and maybe follow in their footsteps?
There's so many. When it comes to actors and actresses, like, I don't like to say people like Denzel and Viola Davis, because for me they're like the monarchy. They're on the monarchy of actors. Like, they're on the throne, and I feel like there's so many honorable mentions that never get mentioned because obviously they're just absolutely amazing. So for me, it's just so many. Lakeith Stanfield, Letitia Wright, Daniel Kaluuya, Damson Idris, Tom Mucci. I really love Robert Pattinson. This is a weird one, but I kind of love Jason Bateman, if that's his name. Jason
from Ozark.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not a weird one.
He's funny, like.
He is a funny guy, but have you seen Ozark? He's not a funny guy in that.
Yeah, I love Ozark as well. I'm waiting. Ben's performance in season 5 or 4 in Ozark, the Wendy's brother, was amazing. But yeah, Jason Bateman, I just find him like, he's like the the example of what naturalistic acting is. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't see anything fake about his performances, and that's something I want to implicate that in my performances. That's the kind of actress I want to be. I don't want anything to seem false, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a good one. He's a good one. Have you seen Game Night?
I literally watched that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was going to say because it's just gone on Netflix recently, so
Yeah.
you're in good company. You're in the company with him, I suppose. So it's a good double bill. So lovely to talk to you.
Lovely speaking.
Congratulations on everything, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Thank you so much. Take care.
See you soon. Take care.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey, you